The Department of Energy is backing a major new project in Janesville, one that could change how hospitals across the country get life-saving medical isotopes. The DOE issued a conditional commitment to loan up to $263 million to SHINE Chrysalis, a high-volume medical isotope production facility under development in Janesville. Company leaders say the loan would help bring isotope production onshore, supporting cancer treatment and diagnostic imaging.
This is the kind of thing that's just going to it's going to pay dividends for Janesville for decades. You can't like just suddenly decide to move a facility like this. It doesn't do that. It's here. So this is going to be an anchor part of the economy in Janesville for decades.
The DOE and SHINE say once fully operational, the Janesville site is expected to become the largest producer of medical isotopes in the world.